Hello, hello, CraftingMantis here. Welcome back to another episode on the Diamond Society server. So, I have a little bit of progress that I want to show you guys. If we come over here, it's not the huge progress that I have been making, but it is progress. And I wanted to bring you guys in before I made any more progress. So, as you could see, as I was walking by it, I have some of, I officially suck at parkour. But I have gotten a lot. I got the first complete layer of the arches done. So, you guys can finally kind of see what this is going to turn out to be. In fact, here, let's go ahead and get all that stuff off. So this is the first layer completely done. Now, if we come up here, you can end up seeing that there is that layer up there. So it is completely covered in stone, and I'm hitting my head on a tree. So it's completely covered in stone, other than of course that one spot. That's where my ladder is. But this pattern here is going to end up repeating 2 more times, like I said in the last episode. So, still a lot more work to do, but I wanted to show you guys kind of what I was doing. You can see that, we got the diamond block in there, and then especially with, it being closer. And then one of the things that I didn't show you guys in the last episode, I have to get around here to one of the funky ones so that I can actually show you. Because one of the things that I discovered when I was planning this out, here we go. One of the things that I discovered was that the iron bars, of course, they don't go all the way across the block. And I was trying to figure out, okay, how can I make it so that it's actually fully all the way across? Because if I couldn't figure that out, then this particular pattern wouldn't work. But if you look right there, I have a light gray glass pane, and the iron bar connects to it. Granted, I'm seriously hoping that in 1.13 that doesn't change. Because then this doesn't work anymore, which would really, really suck. But yeah, so using the glass pane, it kind of blends in with the stone. And so unless you're actually looking for it, you don't really notice it. And so you end up, having the iron bars go all the way across, which is really, really cool. So definitely super happy that we have made this progress. Granted, not super happy that this is so bright green. But unfortunately, yeah, this is a river, and so we get the darker green glass. But I'm going to be using this because what I want to do is I want to create a little grotto down here. And so what might end up happening is that this might end up being an actual entrance into the Coliseum. So this is where the gladiators would end up being, brought in. So instead of going through the main entrance, they would be kind of taken into, into the bottom and stuff. Because the second layer down, I am planning on building barracks, and that says zombie, and I of course don't have any of my weapons on me because I was planning on building. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Goodbye, Mr. Zombie. Thank you. Oh, and you have a buddy too. Okay. Yeah, this place is definitely not mob-proof. But if we come down here, because I think I showed you guys this in one of my other episodes, I think. Don't 100% quote me on that. But I know I at least talked about it. But I have made this staircase here. Granted, this one goes all the way down to where my slime farm is. That's where I went the wrong way. But this goes up to where the slime farm is. And what I was thinking is doing some kind of item elevator up here, so I didn't have to go all the way down in order to get to the actual slimes. But what I am thinking is that there's going to be different levels within here. So this level is like farms and storage and stuff. And then the next level down, which will be, let's see, maybe at this level, or I might go down one more. But the next layer down is going to be like barracks, and then also the cells and stuff for the gladiators. Because they were, you know, oh, I don't want to fire that. Here, I want to eat. But, you know, because the gladiators and stuff were, you know, kept in cells. They weren't, you know, they didn't exactly have their freedom and stuff. And, you know, granted, some of them were, you know, pretty nice, especially if, you know, you were a winner type thing. But most of them, you know, were not, you know, not so nice. But that's what the second layer is going to end up being. And so I'm thinking that the grotto would be a good place to enter into that particular layer. So I am going to get back to work on the rest of the ring. I'm probably going to do both layers of the arches and then bring you guys back so I can show you what it looks like before I get into the final part of this particular wall. Because the top layer is completely and of course I'm falling. Is completely different than what this layer is. It's actually a solid layer. So I'm going to get back to work, and once I get some more progress, I will be right back with you guys. All right, guys. So I have finished the next two sets. So I wanted to bring you guys in for a quick update before I finish off this wall. But we have all, you know, we have this entire row, which is what, you know, I had showed you guys before. And then now I have the other two sections done. Now, the next part of the wall is going to be different. It is actually going to be a solid wall. So this row here and this row here, those are going to be the ones with the statues on it. And then this is going to be the back of the seating section that is up there. That's what those pillars are for. So I am going to continue working on this, and then once I get the last section done, I will bring you guys back in and show you guys the finished product. Well, at least partially finished project. I can't speak. Partially finished project. There we go. Because the wall is just part of it, because there's a roof and then there's the sunshade and stairs and all kinds of other little details and stuff like that in here. But once I get this part of the wall done, I will be right back with you guys. Alright guys, so since the last clip, I received a message from Ethise saying that I had a visitor and I needed to be recording when I logged back in. So I'm assuming that it is up here. Oh, yep. It is up here. Oh my gosh, it is a giant mantis. I have a giant mantis in my base. This is awesome. Oh my goodness. And the thing is that it's right in the middle, and oh, I'm going to have to move it. I don't want to move it. I don't want to move it. I want to leave it right there. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. So awesome. I love it. I'm going to have to figure out how to take this thing apart and then, you know, build it somewhere else. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but this is awesome. Yay, I have a mantis. That is so cool. So awesome. All right. Well, I will definitely have to figure out what to do with this later. But as you guys can see, I have been making some progress and stuff on my base. I'm working on the second to last section up on the top there. But I will continue working on that and then bring you guys back with that. But I wanted to get you guys in on the surprise from Ethise. This is awesome. All right, well, I'm going to continue working on this, and I will be right back with you guys. All right, guys, so for the most part, it is done. So we have all of the levels for the Coliseum all completed, and I brought you guys on in my camera account because it is very hard to see all of this from the ground. So I wanted to bring you guys here, and then I brought you guys in at night because I think this just looks so cool at night, just the way that, you know, it lights up and stuff like that. It just, I'm definitely loving this. So we have the areas where the statues are going to go. Those are still, you know, something we're going to have to do. And of course, the terraforming. Right now, the Coliseum is just on a disc of dirt. So if we come up here, we can kind of get an idea of the details that went into this. So there's, different things like little iron bars to let, light in and stuff like that. We've got the cobblestone walls and just little divots in the walls just to add a little bit more character to it. You can especially see it here on the flat sides. And then if we come up here, we've got these railings that are up here, kind of help people from, falling off and stuff. Granted, you can walk right through it. But these are also, kind of like where the sunshade would end up being tethered to. So that is one thing that we still have left to do, is to do the sunshade, which, goes over the seating areas and stuff. But as you can see, we have the last seating section all done. It didn't go up quite as high as I would want it, but because I wanted to be able to cover the cobblestone walls. I hadn't gone all the way around in my creative world, and I discovered as I was building it, let's see if we can, yeah, like right here, the stairs are right up against the wall, so I couldn't go any further without it kind of looking a little wonky. So we have the final seating section done. So this pretty much completes the Coliseum. I mean, there are some minor details and stuff that I need to end up doing. Like I need to get the rest of the banners and stuff made and copied and stuff, so I can start putting those up to add a little bit more color and stuff within within the walls. And then like that over there, I found somehow that ended up a little wonky, and I'm not 100% sure how I did that, but because they're supposed to be in line, kind of like this one here. So I don't know how that ended up so wonky, but I'm going to end up having to fix that. I got a little sign down there saying, hey, fix me, please. And then, of course, the other thing is the actual, like, stairways and stuff to get to the upper floors. Because, like, right now, especially since I removed all the ladders and the scaffolding and stuff like that, there's no way to get to the upper floors unless you use ender pearls. And then, like, over here, I'm going to have to, because we got this little hole here. This right here actually goes down to my fishing farm. So it looks kind of weird having just one stair missing. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do about that, because I don't know if I'm ready to give up my fishing farm. So that hole might just have to stay for for a little bit, at least until I can get a little bit more supplies and stuff from that actual fishing farm. And then so we got stairways, we got the sunshade that needs to go up, and then yeah, so staircases, sunshade, fixing that, and then of course we need to decorate down here, which also means that I need to move the entrance into the base. But that is a lot of work. In fact, here, let's come over here. I want to show you guys this. I was rather surprised. Let's see if we go. Oh, I forgot. I'm on my camera account. I can't show you guys. I have to actually be on the other account. But I think I was close to, I think it was like 11,000 stairs, over 100,000 stone bricks, and then I think it's about a little over 7,000 sandstone. And that's not everything that went into this. So I cannot believe how many resources went into this. But this is epic. I'm absolutely loving how this turned out, and I hope you guys do too. In fact, let's fly out here. So yeah, definitely. Granted, I have a couple lighting glitches on here, which is kind of annoying, but there's not much you can do in Minecraft to kind of fix those. Because even if you update it, when you log back in, it ends up being black again. So, but yeah, definitely so happy how this turned out. Now, the next, I have a couple projects that I am contemplating. Now, we can start building above ground, because I have a bridge that I am planning for this area over here. So where this comes out, and then it's basically a 2-layer bridge that I can start, and then we can start building over here for the Acropolis. Or we can end up going underground. Oh, and I still got ladders there so we can get to the to where the statues need to be. Because as I had showed you guys before, I wanted to start, let's see where, there we go. Make sure I'm in the right spot. But we have this staircase that goes down, which was originally made in order to access this slime farm. But I have 2 more layers down that I need to work on as well. In the second layer, I'm going to end up having like the barracks, the gladiator cells, a mess hall, training hall, stuff like that. So that is one of the projects that we have going. So I want to know your guys' opinions. What should we do? Should we start above ground or should we go below ground? Trust me, there's plenty of stuff that I have to do, and so I want your guys' opinion as to what you guys want to see next. We ended up building the Coliseum, and then I'll work on, getting some of the things fixed, like, that, and then the staircases and stuff like that off camera, as they're just, a little bit of detailing work and stuff like that. But get that stuff done, and then we just need to find a new project. So let me know down in the comments section. And then if you guys like this video, definitely hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, please do so, and then hit that notification bell to let you know when I put out additional content. But for now, I'm going to call it, and I will see you guys in the next episode.